Hello students, welcome to YouTube channel of Akshar Education. In this video we are going to discuss additional practice sums based on probability. So let's start with question number 1. So here given question is question number 1. First question is a fair dice is roll. A fair dice is roll. What is the probability of getting number x such that 1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 6? So here you have to find the probability of getting number x. Probability of getting number x such that 1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 6. What is the random experiment? Random experiment is throwing a dice. So throwing a dice. So let's say event A. Getting number x on a dice. Getting number x on dice. So total number of outcomes in throwing a dice are 6, and here favorable outcome getting number x whose values are 1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 6. Total 6 values are there. So number of favorable outcomes m equal to 6, and also total number of outcomes in a throwing a dice is also 6. So here probability of getting event A in throwing a dice is m by n, that is equal to 6 by 6, and that is equal to 1. So probability of getting number x whose value is 1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 6 in throwing a dice is 1. Clear? So this is your question number 1. Now second question. Here we are given that for any event A, for any event A, for any event A, what is the value of P of A plus P of not A? So probability of occurrence of event and probability of not occurrence of event is always equal to 1. Probability of occurrence of event and probability of not occurrence of event, the total sum is always 1. Now third question. Here third question is the probability of getting a bad egg in a lot of 800 eggs is 0.125. Probability of getting bad egg. Probability of getting bad egg in a lot of, so total number of eggs. Total number of eggs in a lot of, that means lot contains of total 800 eggs. So probability of getting bad egg in a lot of 800 eggs is 0.125. This is the probability of selecting bad egg from the lot of 800 eggs. So find the number of bad eggs. Find the number of bad eggs in a lot. So find number of bad eggs in a lot, that you have to find. So let's assume that number of bad eggs in a lot equal to x. Number of bad eggs in a lot is x. Total number of eggs are 800. So what is the probability of selecting bad egg? So now we can say probability of selecting bad egg, probability of selecting bad eggs equal to number of favorable outcome. Here you have to select bad eggs, so it's x upon total number of eggs 800, and probability of selecting bad eggs equal to 0.125, and that is equal to x upon 800. Simplify this, it's a 125 upon 1000 multiplied by 800 equal to x. 0 0 cut, 5 2s are 10, 5 25s are 2, 4s are 8, so 25 4s are 100, so x is 100. So what is x? X is number of bad eggs in a lot of 800 eggs. Total 800 number of eggs are there. Out of 800 number of eggs, 100 eggs are bad eggs. Done? So this is how you can solve your question number 3. First you have to listen the question carefully, you have to note it down, and then you have to try to solve this question, and then you have to verify your answer with this solution. So this is how you have to watch this video. Clear, students? So let's proceed toward question number 4. Next question. So here in the question number 4 we are given that a card is drawn randomly from the well shuffled pack of 52 playing cards. A card is randomly selected from the well shuffled deck of 52 cards. Find the probability of getting red face card. Find the probability of getting red face card. What is the probability of getting red face card from the total number of 52 cards? So number of cards, number of playing cards we can say. So total number of playing cards in a deck of card is 52. So total 52 cards are there. We have to select one card randomly from these 52 cards, and we have to find the probability of getting red face card. So here first we will define our event. Selected card is red face card. Selected card is red face card. Number of cards 52, that is the value of n, and number of favorable outcomes, that is red face card. So total how many red face cards are there? So in each suit total 3 face cards are there. So for red color we are having diamond and heart. 2 suits are there, diamond and heart, and each of them consist of 3 plus 3 face cards. So total 6 red face cards are there. 3 red cards in a diamond and 3 red cards in a heart. So total 6 red face cards are there. So number of favorable outcomes are 6. So probability of getting event A, that is red face cards from the total number of 52 cards, is m by n, and that is equal to 6 by 52. Further simplification is 3 upon 26. Done? So this is the solution of question number 4. Now next question is, a die is thrown once. What is the probability of getting number which is greater than 4? A die is thrown once. So throwing a die, our experiment is throwing a die. So die is thrown once. What is the probability of getting number greater than 4? Here we have to find the probability of number greater than 4. Number greater than 4, that you have to find. So in the experiment of throwing a die, how many total number of outcomes are there? If we throw dice, then total 6 outcomes are there. So total number of outcomes n equal to 6. Total 6 outcomes are there. Now defining our event A, that is getting number greater than 4. So number on die is greater than 4. That is our favorable outcome. So total how many outcomes are there in which number is greater than 4? we can get 5 and 6. We are not getting number 7 on dice. So total number of 2 favorable outcomes are there. Done. Which two numbers? Number 5 and 6 on a die. So total number of favorable outcomes are 2, and hence we can write probability of getting event A, that is number greater than 4 on a dice, is 2 by 6. Hence our answer is 1 by 3. Clear students? Pause the video and note it down. Okay students, now next question is question number 6. Question number 6. So here the probability of getting bad pen in a lot of 400 pens is 0.25. Probability of getting bad pen in a lot of 400 pens is 0.25. Find the number of good pens in a lot. Find the number of good pens in a lot. So what we are given? Total number of pens are given. So total number of pens in a lot are 400, and probability of selecting bad pen from the lot of 400 pen is 0.25. 0.25, that is the probability of selecting bad pen. So question is find number of good pens. Find number of good pens in a lot. This is given. Done. So now first we will define our event and total number of pens. So here total number of pens, that is 400, is the total number of outcomes, because we have to select one pen from the lot of given pens. So in the lot of pens, total number of pens are n. Done. So total number of possible outcomes are n equal to 400. Out of that 400 pen, we have to select one pen, and the selection probability of selecting bad pen is 0.25 is given. So first we are defining event A. That means selected pen is bad pen. So here number of bad pens are not given, so let number of bad pens are x. That is our favorable outcome. Done. Probability of selecting bad pen is 0.25 and number of bad pens are not given, so let's assume it is equal to x. So probability of event A, or we can say probability of selecting bad pen, equal to number of favorable outcomes, number of bad pens, that is equal to x, upon total number of pens in a lot, x by 400. And here probability of selecting bad pen is given, which is 0.25. So it's a 0.25 equal to x upon 400. Simplify this. So it's a 25 upon 100 into 400 equal to x. 0 0 cut. So we are getting x equal to 100. So total 400 pens are there, in which total 100 bad pens are there. So now remaining pens are good pens, and hence we can write number of good pens equal to number of pens in a lot, that is total 400 pens minus number of bad pens, that is equal to 100. Total 100 pens are bad pens, so total number of pens, that is equal to 300 pens are the good pens. Number of good pens are 300 is the answer. Clear students? Now next question number 7. Listen the question carefully. So here we are given that a letter is chosen at randomly from the letters of the word assassination. Here the word is given assassination. the word assassination is given. So one letter is chosen randomly from the letters of the word assassination. Find the probability that the letter chosen is vowel. Find the probability of selecting a word which is vowel. Done? So the given word is assassination. So total number of letters. Total number of letters in the word assassination is equal to, how many letters are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. Total 13 letters are there. We have to find probability of selecting vowel from these letters of the word assassination. We have to select one letter randomly. So here first define event A, that means selected letter is vowel. So that is our favorable outcomes. So number of vowels in assassination are 1 2 3 4 5 6. Which are the vowels? A, E, I, O, U. These 5 letters are the vowel in our alphabet. So number of vowels here 1 2 3 4 5 6. 6 vowels are there. So here probability of selecting vowel, that is probability of getting event A, where event A is probability of selecting vowel. So probability of selecting vowel is nothing but the 6 upon 13. 6 upon 13 in the word assassination. Clear, students? Now let's move towards the next question. Question number 8. So question number 8 is, one card is drawn from the well shuffled deck of 52 cards. Find the probability of getting Jack of Heart. What is the event? Selection of one card from the deck of 52 cards. Selection of one card, that means one card is to be drawn from the well shuffled deck of 52 cards. That is our event. We have to find the probability of getting Jack of Heart. So number of playing cards, that is our n, total number of outcomes. We have to select one card from the deck of total 52 cards. So we are in total 52 outcomes. Total number of outcomes are 52. And our event is selected card is Jack of Heart. Probability of getting Jack of Hearts. So how many Jack of Hearts are there in a playing card? Only one Jack is there. So probability of getting event A, that is probability of getting Jack of Heart, is 1 upon 52. 1 upon 52 is the answer. Clear, students? Now next question, that is letter of English alphabet is chosen at the randomly. A letter of English alphabet is chosen at randomly. That means we have to select one letter from this English alphabet. So total number of English alphabets. Total number of English alphabets. We have to select one letter from this English alphabet. So total number of English alphabets are 26. So out of that 26 English alphabets, we have to select one letter. A letter of English alphabet is chosen at randomly. Determine the probability that chosen letter is consonant. Determine the probability of getting consonant if we are selecting one letter from this English alphabet. So here our event A, that is probability of getting consonant. Probability of selecting consonant. Probability of selecting consonant from this English alphabet. So students, selecting consonant is our favorable outcome. selecting consonant from the total number of 26 alphabet is our favorable outcomes. So total how many consonants are there in English alphabet? 5 vowels are there. Remaining 21 letters are the consonants in English alphabet. So probability of getting consonant is P of A equal to M upon N, and that is equal to 21 by 26 is the answer. Clear, students? So pause the video and note it down. Okay students, now question number 10. A very good question is there. A bag contains 24 balls, out of which X are white balls. So total number of balls in a bag are 24. Out of that 24 balls, number of white balls are X. Number of white balls are X, and total number of balls in a bag are 24. Now, if one ball is drawn at randomly, the probability of drawing white ball is Y. Total X number of white balls are there in a bag. We have to randomly select one ball from that bag. So probability of selecting that white ball is Y. Probability of selecting white ball from the total 24 balls is Y. This is given. Now next, if 12 more white balls are added into the bag. Second case, if 12 more balls are added into the bag. So 24 balls are already there. Now we are adding more 12 balls in a bag. So total number of balls in a bag is now 36. So if 12 more balls are added into the bag, and if a ball is drawn from the bag, and now if we select the ball from the bag, then probability of selecting white ball is 5 by 3y. This is second case. So probability of selecting white ball is converted into 5 by 3y. Find the value of X. Find the value of X, that is number of white balls in a bag. Done? So two cases are there. Two cases are there. What is a random experiment? Random experiment is to select white ball from the total number of balls. So two cases. First case, number of balls are 24 and number of white balls are X, and we have to select the white ball from the bag, and that probability is Y. Second case, we are adding 12 more balls in a bag, and again we are selecting one white ball from the bag. At that time probability is 5 by 3y. Find the value of X. Done? So let's try to solve it. First, case number 1, scenario 1. So bag contains, this is up to this is scenario 1. So bag contains total 24 balls. So total number of balls n equal to 24. That bag contains 24 balls, out of which X are white. Number of white balls are X. So if one ball is drawn at randomly, then probably that drawing ball is white ball is Y. So probability of selecting white ball is given. Probability of selecting white ball is given. So total number of white balls are X and total number of balls are 24. So this is the probability, and this is equal to probability of selecting white ball is Y. This is given. So this is our result number 1. Y equal to X by 24. Simple. Total number of balls 24. Total number of white balls are X. So probability of selecting white ball from the total number of 24 balls is X by 24, and that value of probability is given. The probability of selecting white ball from the total number of 24 balls is Y. Say this one is the result number 1. Now case 2. Now we are performing the same random experiment, that is selecting a ball from the bag of total number 24 balls, but here we have to add 12 more white balls into the bag. So now total number of balls in a bag, total number of balls in bag are 24 already there, and we are adding 12 more white balls, so total number of balls are 36 balls are there, and we are adding 12 white balls, so number of white balls are, in second case number of white balls are, how many white balls are there? For the first case total x number of white balls are there. Now we are adding 12 more white balls in a bag, so number of white balls are x plus 12. Done. And again we have to perform the same experiment, that is selecting a ball from the bag. So that is probability of selecting white ball. So now probability of selecting white ball from the bag which contains total 36 balls. So probability of selecting white ball, so number of white balls are x plus 12, and bag which contains total 36 balls, so it's x plus 12 by 36, and that probability is also given. The probability of drawing white ball is 5 by 3y. This value of probability is 5 by 3y. Say this one as a result number 2. बस हो गया काम. Now put the value of this result 1 and result 2, you will get the value of x. So now from result 1 we are getting this one, x plus 12 upon 36 equal to 5 by 3 into y. Value of y is x by 24. X by 24. Simplify this. 24 3s are 72, 36 2s are 72. Cross multiplication, it's a 2x plus 24 equal to 5x, and hence we are getting 3x equal to 24 and x equal to 8. Find the value of x. So our answer is x equal to 8. What is x? Number of white balls in a bag. Clear, students? Pause the video and note it down. Okay students, now question number 11. Find the probability that leap year should have exactly 52 Tuesdays. Find the probability that leap year should have exactly 52 Tuesdays. So what is leap year? So number of days in a leap year. So leap year consists of one more days in our normal year. So leap year consists of 366 days. So here to get exactly 52 Tuesdays, we require exactly 52 weeks in a year. So here in a 366, in the year of 366 days, how many weeks are there? So for that we have to divide this 366 with 7. So it's a 7 5s are 35, 1 and 6, 7 2s are 14. So 2 days are left. So week year consists of exactly 52 weeks plus 2 more days. In a leap year consists of exactly 52 weeks and 2 more days. Done? So here what is the question? Question is our leap year should consist of exactly 52 Tuesdays. That means for exactly 52 Tuesdays, the remaining 2 days must not be Tuesday. So which are the different possibilities for these 2 days, remaining 2 days? So this remaining 2 days possibilities, we are writing possibilities for this remaining 2 days. These remaining 2 days may be Sunday and Monday. It may be Monday and Tuesday. It can be Tuesday or Wednesday. It can be Wednesday or Thursday. It can be Thursday or Friday. It can be Friday or Saturday, or it can be Saturday or Sunday, or it can be Sunday or Monday. So total 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7 possibilities are there for this remaining 2 days. Leap year exactly consists of 366 days, so it consists of exactly 52 weeks and remaining 2 days are there. So for this remaining 2 days total 7 possibilities are there. Here we require exactly 52 Tuesdays. That means these 2 days not consist of any Tuesday. So not consist of Tuesday is our favorable outcome. So total how many outcomes are there in which Tuesday is not there? So here 1, 2, this is Thursday, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. These are the 2 possibilities in which Tuesday is there. So these are the favorable outcomes. So total favorable outcomes are 5 and total number of outcomes are 7. So this is the probability that leap year should have exactly 52 Tuesdays. Clear, students? Yes. Now last question, also very good question. A number is selected at randomly from the numbers 3, 5, 5, 7, 7, 7, 9, 9, 9, 9. So total how many numbers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So total number of outcomes. Total number of outcomes, that is our n, and that is equal to 10. So here you have to find the probability of selected number, that is average of their numbers. So what is the average of this given number? So first you have to write the average of given numbers. So what is the average? Sum of observations divided by total number of observations. So 3 plus 5 plus 5 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9 divided by total number of observations 10, 36, 14 and 70. So total number of, or you can say average of given number is 7. So what is the probability of selecting average of this number from this given number? Total how many 7s are there? 1, 2, 3 7s. So here we can write number of favorable outcomes m equal to 3. So probability of selecting 7, that is average of this given number is 3 by 10, that is equal to 0.3 is the answer. Clear, students? Now pause the video and note it down.